just about ready here. I thought I had this thing in place. All right, that should be a little better. All right, so picking up where we left off yesterday, I did play a little bit more. Um, and I also pretty much ran out of horse. I can't really do anything as far as just a second.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant fragrance with each flick of the wrist. It's quite an ingenious method.
Like this filter isn't working properly. Okay. All right. So anyway, so I can't do any leveling up. So what I was working on was getting in some more books and stuff. But let's get on with the quest. I did start on the other acts. Kind of went through them real quick. I think this is the third one that I'm doing now. And we'll do the fourth one, then we can finish everything up with the story. Right now, I'm not even in the story. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna try to breeze through
Are you
this.
two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can
Huh? Oh,
Then we'll get into some action.
openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is highly respected. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to.
Really? But
You need only but no need to. I can understand Atta's.
alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be
And another
10,000
game.
power-ups per person.
Goodness.
In order for Atta to give us it,
I'm sorry. Such expenses
Oh,
may
part of
arise
the
in
scam.
process of finding our way. But as long as we
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt with that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're...
what's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
But I pick these up. Maybe I had to walk up to him.
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to...
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo to get.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like,
Here's your group photo. I even packaged.
Any chance we could...
No problem at all. Here you go.
please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's more to use. Paimon's curious. These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched... With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues.
Oh, alright.
Oh, so what's going on here is what was it? Oh, this one. I'm right here on Act 2. I'm gonna be moving on to Act 3 once this is finished. But I still have, I think, one more thing to do.
Buy a copy of today's newspaper.
Hold on, what? Oh, okay, I gotta get across here.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path... Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need...
But yeah, this guy's running a scam and we gotta catch him. Oh, I already know about that.
According to Atta's insights, this is the place.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go after him!
Okay.
It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just...
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place. Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's...
you... Ugh.
We have witnesses.
Fine. Yes, it was all...
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe! I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the
pretty much,
found the treasure of the mysterious
like I said,
island?
I'm gonna have to stop leveling until I can get more Mora. But
The answer is actually very
we should be
simple.
still good enough to
There is no
see what's going on with
shortcut to
this
the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it.
other
If you don't
quest.
reach a single condition, then even guides from the people of the spring, which is exactly why even though
All right,
there's
we're
a
gonna skip through
requirement,
this and move on to the next act,
let me
and we
ask
should be
you
able to go from
something
there.
first. What do you... it should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships. And therein lies the key point. It's said that when the legend also mentioned that only therefore...
Also, I'm gonna see if I can resonate with this statue of 7 now, since it's actually open. It wasn't open before. Most likely, I probably can't though, but just curious.
But unfortunately, neither of you are... That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that whether it's remote island, and let me tell you a secret. The elders want... Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easy. Oh, I can understand. A guide we could trust with their lives? Oh, it appears you've already made up your mind. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, and I tried to pull for Mulani again yesterday, and still didn't get her. So I think it's pretty much a done deal. I'm not getting her. But let me see something real quick. I think that's 70 or 80 pulls in, and we still haven't gotten her yet. So yeah. Where you at?
Just what will we come across the...
Oh, you can resonate with it. Let's do it. Nope, cannot resonate. Okay. Just wanted to see. All right, let's get old boy back in here.
You want me on your...
All right, let's see. Where are we going now? Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, after taking that beat down yesterday evening, I went ahead and I switched some things up. But every time I start killing them, they disappear and start respawning. It's kind of weird.
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well,
Alright, let that run for a
sort
second.
of.
Let me put it in the
Last
kitchen.
pair of black floaters
Well,
I
put it in the
bought got
trash.
bitten by Koholosaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Then
You got it.
Let me see where I'm at with Kachina here.
Hello there! If it isn't the Traveler in Paimon.
It's been a while, Mulan. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because...
Whoa,
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy... Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests.
No, we actually...
I believe this is the last act, though. After this, like I said, it's
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island.
Do you have any concerns?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be.
okay. So the story in the story mode, I think there was one last section that I didn't do, so should be able to clear that up after this.
We'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious...
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New. And he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different. And I don't know if I can guarantee
Hold on a
that.
second.
But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually
Interesting.
asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure.
I figure out what I did wrong
But
there.
Mulan...
Without getting finished.
Oh, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Really?
And I also learned something new. I was actually reading the talents yesterday for Kachina, and she actually provides a pretty good buff with that with the artifacts that I have on her now. So before we, okay, yeah, like I said, I believe that's the last part of this. So here, oh, they didn't even show it. Okay. Yeah, anyway, that's the last part of that. And we still have this one, so I'm gonna get that out the way, and that'll be that. But as far as the story mode goes, I think the rest is just world ascension. Okay, we're not worried about that right now. But yeah, what I was saying before, she provides a buff, and for some reason I don't have it in right at this moment. Where is it at? don't even have a whole 4-piece on it. No wonder.
Many
Okay.
ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant fragrance with each flick of the wrist. It's
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of duty as a guide, I brought them all back. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone. Indeed. Well done. No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Milani? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
Get this.
Buffalo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurs? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You...
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary tourist.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example... new student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
I have things to do
I
now.
don't think he's actually been to that new island they're talking about, but
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher.
we're gonna roll with it anyways.
Quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that...
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even.
Mulan.
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. As for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe...
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super... after telling you about all the dangers with such a serious...
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle Nu taught me as a guide. The If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo, so, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity.
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide, we're completely willing to trust you with our lives. With the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion, you'll definitely be able to find the mysterious island. Then you can...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans for this trip written out for some time. Come with me.
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you...
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only...
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understand we'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Varamdra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me...
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really...
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, how about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you there.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our lives.
That's your plan? Very well, then.
Wonderful. On behalf of both Varamdra and I, thank you so much.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
And before we even get into that, let me see what this is. Okay. That is, and pretty sure we're done here again. Alright, we'll go back to playing those in a minute. Uh, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, okay, it came up a little bit there. Okay. Let's get that out the way. Alright, where we going here? Yep, that's the BP.
Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey.
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment. And I don't want my friends to be paying. We're ready, Lafa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve.
You call that a week's worth of pocket money?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment.
All right, let's go ahead and get this.
Afternoon, Uncle On.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something?
All right.
A record player. Specifically, the kind.
Ah, that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Uncle On.
Just don't break it, okay?
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean...
Yep. And that's our next stop.
All right, hold on. Before we can get into that, I need to see something here. Yeah. All right, nice. And I just need to check something out real quick before I get back into it. All right, let's see, where are you? Yeah, I bet start with just there. Bust him down real quick. I just need to get a few things real quick. We'll get back into it. I end up forgetting about it eventually. Then I have to come back and do it later. So I wanted to just grab that real quick. Let me see. It's one more right here. Then we'll get back to the story. Up there. I should have got that ride up there, but yeah, we'll do it.
Out of the frying pan, it's reconstitute.
But it's on him too. There we go. All right, let's get back to it.
Stay a little long for this.
Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani? Have you finally...
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record.
Uh-huh? That's a pretty rare record.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Whoa. Then we could produce some really wild...
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is...
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island. Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a it's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. Which brings us to today. The day I officially...
Whoa. Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little...
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side some...
That's right! Let's go and...
Afternoon, Uncle New. I have a big surprise for you.
A surprise? Then you must be here to finally pick up the map.
You saw right through me, as always.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives. It's just that my feelings are a little complicated now.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle New?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that I'm not ready yet. After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guide of the people of the Springs. I'm still a little worried.
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle Nu.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just... our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do.
I understand.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it. You must return it to me when you get back from the mysterious island.
Was this made with spinel fruit? For some...
Right, which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know me best, Uncle Nu. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off.
Yay! Paimon can't wait for it!
Alright. Eight and 12, okay.
It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking the other way. Want to see something here, but yeah, we're good though.
Traveler, Paimon, over here!
You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too!
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
It's just here.
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh. Is it an important clue?
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious... The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island. Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone. Greetings,
Right down
dear
there.
ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
It's it. Okay. Actually, I need to hit this spot right here anyways. I'm gonna go this way so I can, this way I don't run into this and they start it up. And it's another one of those guys over there, but we're not gonna. Wonder what? Nah. I walked right into it. I think this is another one of those side missions or something. Fishing. I don't think I've done any real fishing since Mondstadt, I believe. I still gotta finish doing that as well. Not just crap. Let's go. I wanted to get him because he's a bit faster. Get on up out of here. That I think it's a pole arm. It's called the catch. And I still need to get those fish to get it to refinement rank 5, but yeah, no real fishing ever since Mondstadt. Yeah, I'll still get credit for this at least. On the way going. Do what? If I can do that, fine. Alright. That suckers are kind of fast. I think I'm gonna take this instead. Alright, let's go. We'll take him. Oh man, I should. Now I'm thinking I should have grabbed what you call it instead. Let's see how many they're gonna pop up. Yeah.
How about show me your moves? Take a seat.
Booba, get them! Extract!
There we go.
Tide rises!
Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Okay. I need those for
Shall I help share the load?
my other character now. This is what. Wait, hold on, put that up or down? Yeah, let me go get him. I should have kept him the first time. There we go. I can't do it while I'm looking at that thing. And they're going to one right here. And we're gonna head on over. I think since I've done that quest, it might have pulled me off the mission there.
Let's try not to disrupt them.
Wow, there are a lot of Kaholosaurs here!
As expected, the first clue is related to the...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholosaurs. When the first chief created the map, he left a special mark for this part. So it'll be impossible to...
You're a real pro!
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholosaurs don't like gathering as herd unless...
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs would know. It so happens that wild Kaholosaurs periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan,
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and...
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that valley.
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of Kaholas?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them. They're gathering together with their friends, so I'm sure they don't want to be disturbed.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Kaholosaur herd?
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, Karia has been attacked by Kaholosaurs before, so this isn't an ideal plan for her. But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here.
No worries. We don't need everyone to go. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon, please.
Is that so? Then that works out perfect.
Now I understand.
He didn't want to go in there anyways.
Assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
These Kaholosaurs sure seem...
Kevin, you've already used...
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholosaurs. Doing so will almost certainly bring bad luck. And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less make them leave.
Okay, maybe that was supposed to happen then.
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter the valley?
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them. It'd take a while for me to come up with a solution on my own.
Let Paimon think. Oh, is there a detour or another way?
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholasaur herd. Even if we try to approach from the other side, we'll just run into the same problem.
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others.
Me? All right. When Varamdra decided to look for leads on the Kaholasaurs, I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kaholasaurs relied on their... but I'm not sure how useful that information is.
Oh.
That was actually very useful, Miss Karya.
You can just call me Karya.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I've got an idea.
Alright.
Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Kaholasaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, they'll still... But this plant can help us solve that problem, because we can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
So, we're gonna rub plant juice?
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually...
Perfect. Okay. Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholasaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them. We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock.
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the...
Sounds like someone has been...
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock?
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholasaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Kaholasaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey.
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholasaurs off, then we never would have found this lead.
Has he always been this way?
He's just obsessed with his research.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to...
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid waste...
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination.
Hard to tell. Paimon one certainly doesn't have.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kind of rough, I find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen too many maps as a guide, and now it's easier for me to pick up on patterns like that. All right, break time is over. Let's get ready to move.
Yeah, I might not have time to finish this right now. Sure. I can beat them up real quick though because I'm gonna get this real quick. Just checking.
I see everything.
They're already wet, so that's gonna make this even worse.
Let's light it up.
Neutralize.
Stick around. Let's finish this next time.
Just grab that. Oh my goodness, not another one of these guys. Go ahead and mark the Joker since he's already seen me.
Race you.
Burst him down and get it over with. Oh, I didn't see that shield coming.
Nice and spicy. Reconstitute.
Put that shield down a little bit. There we go.
Let's light it up.
This way, pretty little. Extract. Oh.
Shall I help share the load?
Take a little bit of extra damage than I want. Oh wait.
Okay, this is the place.
It's like a boss area.
Where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate there's a mechanism here that crosses the water. But I still need to think about what these lines might be referring to.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island surrounding it. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, therefore, the area must contain many potential spirit ways, and...
Oh, amazing!
Now everyone's contributing to the...
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans,
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which, what does it look like exactly?
if I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing!
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this in real quick because I need to go do something real quick. Yeah.
Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to...
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Okay. So when they got that part done, and we'll get the rest of this this afternoon. I gotta take off here, and then we'll finish this up. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Once again.